have a whole lot of time, but I really need this box. I'm cleaning up the garage. I really need this box. My wife went out to go do a grocery pickup. She's with child. Well, not with child. She took my son with her. So I'm actually able to record by myself. Only the dog's here. And like I said, I really need this box for something. So I wanted to take care of these beautiful things right here. These are new heavy duty, solid industrial, Oregon brand aftermarket caster wheels for the front of this. Now, I don't know if you can see on the video, you will eventually, but there's actually a big dent on this one right here. So I'm going to pop these caster wheels off, and wow, they really mangled that. I'm going to need to get a pair of pliers. We're going to take those off, put new ones on, and then I'll have my box. Okay, so we're going to start by pulling off this one that's actually missing as well, the grease fitting on it. They really bent this pin up. I don't know if that's there just to be able to hold it on better, or that it looks like it might have happened with the accident that this thing was in with that. So we have to bend that, try to get that bent back so that we can get this wheel off. I bought a variety of set of pliers to do this. It looks like we got it. Oh, ouch. That just hit my wrist. And we just broke that part. There we go. Whew. Hopefully. So we might need to, oh, there it goes. I was thinking we might need to pry it off, but we still might need to pry it off. Obviously, this because the grease fitting's busted, that hadn't been getting any grease. We come off a little. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yay! All right, we got this off. Now, if you can take a look at it, it's missing a grease fitting up here. That's what where the hole is. That's what's supposed to go there. And it's got this big bend in it. Obviously, the clip was all bent up. There's actually chunks taken out of the side of it here. Obviously, they ran it into something or whatever, damaged in transportation, something like that. So we've got two new sets of wheels to put on here. And what I'm going to do is kind of clean this up, get some sandpaper, clean that up, and put a little grease on it just so that these wheels slide on a little bit better. Okay, so we got some grease, and I picked up some sandpaper, 100 grit. That should work fine. I do have finer stuff, but we're just kind of going to clean this up just a little bit, so no sense in being crazy. Now, I'm not going to grease this like crazy because we need to get a grease gun on it anyways. I'm just going to put a little bit of grease on it. Like I said, the whole purpose of it is when I slide on the wheel, it'll slide out a lot easier. Oh, there it goes. If there's just a little bit of grease on there. Now we just need to grab a new pin to put on there, which I have a bunch, and that wheel's set to go, and we can move on to the next side. And here's where things get kind of tricky. You gotta try to find the correct size pin, or at least something close to that size. I think that's pretty much it. It spins pretty freely. It's not really hitting much of anything. What I'm thinking actually is, for grease purposes, I might actually want to take this underneath, but then it's more likely to fall out. So we'll just go over the top here. Let me just grab the grease gun, grease it up. And this wheel should be ready to go. Technically, I was debating whether or not to replace the other one. This one really did need it. I think it's probably going to squeeze out the back first, but I don't know. Oh, we got identification there on the bottom. Oh wow, that's been so much better. Yeah, I don't think these things got greased in a while. Alright, let's move on to the next wheel. This one wasn't mangled up. I'll probably keep this wheel, depending on what it looks like on the inside, in case I do mangle one of these again. I'll have a replacement. Oh yeah, look at that pin. All kinds of goodies stuck on it. Now this one might be greased because it does have a grease point in it and it's coming off really easy. However, yep, that thing's drier than a popcorn fart. So clean it up a little bit. there's a string stuck on it too. And I'm not trying to get this down perfectly rust-free clean. There'll be so much grease in there, it's going to be hard for any kind of rust to develop anyways. You just want to get that a little polished up though, so it's at least smooth. Man, the good stuff. Whoops, almost made a mess out of that. Oh yeah. Okay, we'll pull the tag off before we put it on. If I can get it off. Now you want to make sure this grease fitting goes on the outside, otherwise it makes it a little bit more difficult. You see how much easier that one slid on? I got some brake clean. Alright, so we put the pin in. Throw in a little extra grease. Coming on out. You can see it right here. Thing is, that's another reason I greased the shafts before, because now I don't have to cram too much grease in on this, and I'm going to have to do it again fairly frequently, or not frequently, but soon. Just as these things get worked in, make sure all the grease is in there. Now we've got two. See if we can see this one better. Maybe not. It's kind of in a shadow, but we got two nice shiny red wheels for the button. It's going to help make it look better, but it should help it move better too, considering this was one of those wheels. So, and after seeing this one, I will probably actually throw some grease into this one as well, and then shove it away into the depths of my part room. Oh, that didn't take long at all. So now to finish up the job, I put on these two new hitch clips on the top. One of the things is you want these to be fairly easy to remove, so you can actually make the height adjustments on the mower. That's what those washers are there for. You put them above or below the wheels to make height adjustments. The other thing I discovered, another project for another day, the grease fittings are jammed up. So I'm going to have to take those out. I might even have to take these wheels down off of the caster right in here and clean out whatever might be in the hole there and put in some new fittings so it'll take grease again. So hopefully these will be running like they're brand new, because they're kind of, well, brand new. All right, so that's replacing the two front wheels on the button mower. And my wife's not home yet. Maybe I can get something else done. Something else to note, I got my box. I just gotta get rid of this stuff. Yeah, now I got my box.